You mentioned CODA. Are you going to be watching the Oscars, rooting for Troy Kotsur for Best Supporting Actor, and of course the film itself?
Of course I will. Yes, I mean, hopefully, yeah, he will win it. I'm really hoping for that. This would be fantastic. You may be familiar with Marley Matlin, who already won an Oscar about Children of a Lesser God. And if you think about it, it's like how many years? It's been 35 years almost. And now there's a second and like a deaf actor in the talk. And of course, we all root for him. It's a big hope for all of us to break with those barriers and to have an impact on an audience that would not think about it normally. And it's a chance for everyone like out there in the audience to learn what a precious thing diversity is, and to get everyone together and make the world a little bit better.
I would love to know, let's say Troy wins, let's say maybe even CODA wins, who knows, let's see what happens and CODA picks up a few more prizes. What would be the steps you would like to see in the European film industry, to make things more inclusive for actors? It's a big question.
It's really hard to say. Yeah, I mean, all I could say is probably look at them, look what they did. Because of course we have all the same talents here in Europe as well. We do have deaf actors, we have deaf producers, and don't think about what could not happen. Think rather about what happened. And as ZDF has shown, it worked out perfectly, and it's the proof of that, right? So we could also say we did that. Why don't we do it again?
Tell me more about the ZDF show. Tell me what it's called, and tell me, how about the fact that you are in a leading role.
Yeah, so the title is You Shall Hear, and so in German, Du sollst hören, and I play a mother, and she has a kid. She has two kids, but one of them is deaf. So there's a lot of discussion about an operation to get an implant. And so on the one hand, the doctor, so the medical side, they say they push very hard to get this operation. And then on the other hand, the mom says she does not want it. She just wants her child to be healthy. It's a very important movie and a very important topic for people to realize. Sign language is a fully fledged language, and this is something we have been fighting for decades. I feel like this movie will bring a lot of attention and a lot of discussion into society. Also the movie CODA that came up, and then the Oscars, and everybody's voting and rooting for that is exciting. So I feel like the deaf community has turned a little bit more visible in that sense.
And would you like to see more scripts where deafness is not the issue? For example, there's a Netflix series called The Last Kingdom. There was there was a Viking character in there. She happened to be deaf and using sign language. The program obviously is not about her being deaf. It's just you are just another character. Is that what ultimately you would like as well?
So yeah, of course, this is what I want to see. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Yeah, it's it should not always be the topic on deafness. Of course not, because we're a natural part of the world as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.